Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Rosie Henshaw. If you're new here, then welcome. It's lovely to meet you. And if you're already existing guys, I thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. So today's video is a quick get ready with me. I'm doing it in the best lighting room because we've got the lantern. I have been struggling, I've said this before, I have been struggling with my skin for ages. I always have. I used to have adult acne. For some reason, they do say sometimes changes in your hormones can make it better. Me falling pregnant with Albert's been fantastic. I did find as well, I had the coil, the Marina coil, I had that removed and I very rarely get spots now. It was very hormonal, but it was causing acne here as well because they say below the jawline is hormonal. I was getting it all on my forehead. So the coil did improve it, and then since having Albert, it got even better because I always had spots before the coil. But my skin's just in a bit of disrepair at the moment, guys. It's really dry in some areas and it's sort of like I need to look after my skin before sort of applying makeup, but I want to look presentable in the day. So I'm showing you some of the products that I'm using. I'm working with LOOKFANTASTIC today as well, so these items were gifted. I'm going to put a link in the description box below to all of the items if you want to go on there. So they said to me, do I want to try out some of their products? Obviously I was looking for new makeup anyway, so I went on there. It was really kind of them. I went on and I wanted to find products that I knew were really good. So I used the Ordinary before I fell pregnant with Albert. And yeah, I knew it was quite good. A lot of people recommend it to me, including yourselves on here when I've done makeup videos before. So I started using the Ordinary, a lot of like the spot treatment cream and then the acid peel. They were fantastic. But at the moment I'm finding since breastfeeding, I can't really use anything really too strong on my skin, otherwise it brings it out. But I've been getting like pigmentation problems, dark under eye circles. I'm really dry in some areas, but then some areas is really oily and I don't want to bring on any spots. So I just thought I'm going to stick to the Ordinary again. So when I went on there, I had a little look. So I kept the boxes because sometimes the pictures of the box on there, just in case you know what it looks like. So the one thing my sister recommended for me to use was the vitamin C suspension, 30%. So I got the little 30ml bottle of this. These are all roughly under £5. So I'll put the prices in the description as well because it will just be easier rather than me trying to remember. But this is the vitamin C suspension. Now this has been fantastic. What it does say is put it on a clean face. When you put it on, it can sting a little bit. So you can put it on with another cream or a serum. Some water? No? Let's move you slightly there so that sun's coming that way, isn't it? There we go. Sorry about that, mum life. So I've been using the vitamin C suspension 30%. This is fantastic. I've obviously washed my face, not put anything on it. I just get a little pea-sized amount, a bit bigger than a pea. It's more like a garden pea rather than a petit pois. And I put it all over my skin. Now, this does sting a little bit. It says it's like more like a tingle. It's like when you put a lip gloss on that plumps your lips. It's like that. If you can't handle it while you're getting your sort of like getting used to it, building up your resilience to the sting, they say you can mix it with some sort of moisturiser that you use. So I just thought it would be really good to mix it with the Ordinary. So this is the Natural Moisturising Factors HA. This is the Surface Hydration Formula. I got the large bottle of this for 100ml because it worked out about £1 or £2 dearer, so you get a lot more. And the reason I got this is very light. It's like water-based cream. It's not too thick. So it's going to really moisturise the areas that I need the moisturisation in, but it's not going to be too strong on my oily areas, which is going to make me even more spotty in return. And it does really soothe that little tingle down as well. You don't feel it when you put them on together, which I've been doing. I will just say, this will be my like little daytime easy routine. And I wouldn't recommend putting a strong foundation on over the top of this because I find throughout the day the vitamin C sometimes goes a little bit crumbly. It's absolutely fine with the Ordinary foundation, which I'm going to show you. I think this is very much one of them situations where their products complement one another. But if you wanted to use the vitamin C, but obviously use foundation stuff, perhaps do this before bed. And then don't obviously use it under your makeup. But I've been like having it underneath, and I've noticed as well I'm not one to not wear makeup, but I'm noticing I had really, really dark purpley sort of colours under my eyes and like dark pigmentation around in my cheeks here. It's really evened it out quite a lot. I'm very freckly, but it's really evened it out, which I'm loving. And it really has left my face feeling really nice. I think I've got about one spot here at the moment. So it's not making it too bad. It's like really working well with my skin. So I'm gonna put some foundation on. The foundation I got as well, I think this is under £5 as well. Most of the Ordinary products are. So I'm using the Serum Foundation. So I wanted something lightweight. This isn't full coverage. This is literally just like gives me a bit of pizzazz on my face. So this is the 2-1P. This is the medium with pink undertones. Because I'm a little bit pink undertone, I'm just going to put a tiny little bit of this on. And I'm just going to blend it throughout all of my face. I've got a little mirror here as well. This is my little setup in the morning. I literally just sit here. I've got my little basket of stuff. Just do my makeup in the light and quickly go. And I'm talking to you, so it probably seems like it's a hell of a lot longer. But when I'm doing it in the morning, I've timed myself before, and literally it's quicker than a song. I'll play a song on there. I won't say her name too loud because otherwise she'll be like, what would you like me to play you, Rosie? But the Alexa. Yeah. Okay, let's play me a song, and my makeup's done before a song. So this is really nice. It's really light. It just evens out my skin tone. And actually it's got a serum in it as well. I think this has got an SPF in it as well. So it's good I kept the boxes so we can see. Yeah, this has got SPF 15 in it as well, which is really good. Yeah, light coverage, serum foundation, and this is 30ml. It's really, really nice. I tell you what, it leaves your skin feeling really dewy and silky, but not having like, it takes a lot of the redness and stuff away, and it's enough to sort of cover. And I have got a concealer as well. You're loving that box, aren't you? Want some water? Delicious. Yeah. So now onto the concealer. I've got the full coverage concealer because I thought my logic for thinking was I don't want something too overpowering on my face. So I got this in the 2.0p. This is the light medium with the pink undertones. It is so full coverage. I don't think I've ever had anything so full coverage before. Even my like Elizabeth Arden like double wear foundation, that seems like something water-based compared to this. But it's not greasy. So I'm just going to go under to get rid of them dark circles. I'm seeing all over Instagram, people were trying the iconic, sorry, where I've been using these, the packaging's got a bit grubby. They weren't sent out like this, it's because I've been doing my makeup and just tried to save boxes. So they've been using the iconic. Not only are they packaged beautifully, they also really look lovely. So what colour did I get this one in? So I got the Ultimate Deep Bronzing Powder in Deep Bronze. So they have loads of different colours of this. I got the Deep Bronze, and this is the 17 grams. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful colour. And I've been sweeping this over my temples. This is the sort of colour the Deep Bronze actually looks like. You know, like sometimes when people wear bronzer, it's got like an orangey colour to it, and it doesn't look real. This has got like a dirty brown colour to it, where it actually looks like it's your suntan. You could put this over your legs as well, or your body, to just add a bit of a shimmery glow. It is flat, it hasn't actually got a glitter to it. Watching your body. Put it under your chin, it creates a shadow and makes you look like the double chins are reduced. Not that you need to reduce it. That's my little medal of honour for the amount of cakes I can put away. But yeah, a little bit of bronzer, super quick. It's really, really nice. I did as well, I do want a bit of blush. I am a bit pink in the cheek, as it is anyway. I'm called Rosie for a reason. But I saw this, and how gorgeous is this colour? So this is the Pixi by Petra On The Glow blush. A little bit of pink. It's really dewy and glowy. So I'm just going to put that on my cheeks as well. Sometimes I put a little bit on my nose to make it look like I've been out in the sun, having a little bit of a glow. So yeah, a little glowy look of pink. Moving on to brows. Now, I can't get my eyebrows microbladed while I'm obviously breastfeeding. I do want to get my eyebrows done. So I thought these Revolution Pro, these are fantastic. These are the cheapest ones I found. They get a little spoolie at the end, which you can brush up your eyebrows with. And then they've got this little twistable, retractable little pencil, which is really good at creating little fine lines to mimic sort of microbladed hairs on your eyebrows. So rather than my eyebrows, because look, they could be on different continents, they're so far apart, I can sort of bring them in, just creating little strokes in my eyebrow. And honestly, since using these Revolution pencil, sorry, because I'm concentrating now, I have had so many lovely compliments on my Instagram about my eyebrows whenever I post a story and I've done it. I'd say I put makeup on probably about 4 days out of 7, which is pretty good going, I'd say. But considering most of them days are over the weekend, it's normally like a Friday, Saturday and Sunday I've got makeup on. And sometimes in the middle of the week if I've got plans with my friends. Other than that, I'm like makeup free. Makes me feel better when I've got makeup on though. I feel like more prepared for the day. So yeah. Yeah, Friday I must shop the parents. So I get my hair blow dried on a Friday and I do my little quick 5-minute makeup routine. And then they're like, ah, do you know what it is? The school run in the morning, I just go with no makeup on. Then I come home, feed Albert his breakfast, get ready properly myself. And then I go up there in the evening and to like pick them up from school in the school run. And I think they must think, does she just get ready like in the middle of the day? I don't, just because it's too early. Trying to get 4 babies ready in the morning is just too much. So also with the bronzer, I am gonna use the bronzer again with just a brush, and I'm just gonna use it as like an eyeshadow as well, just over my eyelid, because I feel like you can do this. Blushes you can use as sort of like eyeshadows as well, bronzers. And before I use my highlighter, I'm going to show you what I do to my nose. I get a little bit and I just go down the sides of my nose. Because I've got a little nose, a really little nose from the side. It's really little and it sort of slopes up. It goes a bit wide at the front. So I like to continue the softness of my nose, just a little bit underneath as well. And then I'll just smear that out a little bit. And then we're going to use the Illamasqua Beyond Powder. This is the highlighter. And this is in the colour OMG. Oh my God. This is how people are going to look. They're going to be like, wow, her makeup is on fleek. Look how gorgeous that is. And literally just a little dust over my cheekbone. You want some? You want some? Are you looking at my brush? Yeah. They're at that age, aren't they, where they want everything. I just get my finger and literally run on the tip of my nose and down. You can put a little bit on your lip. A little bit here in your brows. And that is the Illamasqua one. Then I'm going to go on to my trusty MAC taupe lipstick. I'll link all these below in the description. I literally just do a little flick of this on my lips. Rub it in with my finger. I like it to look really natural. And now I'm going to show you my most favourite thing. You can set and spray this, but I find it's not powdery enough that I need to. And I don't need extra stuff on my skin. Now this was £20 for mascara, but I would say most mascaras are about £12 anyway. So this is still a mid-range mascara. It's not an expensive mascara at all. And if you're like me, you don't go ridiculous with it. And you don't need a lot with this actually. So this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. So this is my lashes up close before. Hardly anything. I'm going to do one sweep of mascara. I've got to do the backs of them as well because I haven't done the backs of them. It's amazing. So I haven't had to like dip this back in. I'm just using whatever's on the actual brush. Do the bottom lashes as well. It's beautiful and it really opens your eyes out as well. This is up close. Plug my straighteners in and I'm just gonna switch them on, wait for them to get hot. So yeah, I would definitely recommend the Ordinary stuff. I think that's fantastic and it's such great value. I think as well with the Pixi, I like having like a dewy look, so it's quite nice to get a dewy blush rather than a powder. They do powder blushes as well. I just find where I'm not wanting to put too much on my face, like setting sprays for example, stuff like that, it's quite nice using like a glowy stick one, because then once it dries, it does dry, obviously dry, but it's not leaving my face powdery. So the only powder that I've really got on my face, a little bit of highlighter, which obviously is shiny, so it illuminates anyway, it doesn't look powdery. And then it's just the bronzer, which is really nice and matte, but it doesn't leave me looking really powdery. It just sort of seems to set the foundation, if that makes sense. So I did get my hair done I did have my hair done yesterday. I did do my hair yesterday. But I like to literally just go over my hair a little bit. So there's a little quick trick just to get your hair looking presentable in the morning. So what I like to do is I literally just go over the ends of my hair with the straighteners, just sort of curling my hair under as we go along. My sister gave me like the best compliment in the world yesterday as well. She was like, I spoke to her on the phone and she was like, Rosie, your hair looks like the Rachel from Friends. You know, the iconic Rachel. I must have done a really good job of it yesterday. There's a reason why I'm not brushing my hair right this second. I brush it after to sort of like make it look really nice. So just trust me, guys. It's a really lazy girl hack. So at the root, I sort of like pull it up at the root, go under. You've got to brush it after because then it brushes out the curves and the waves. Going under with my straighteners, all the layers that I've got, I'm just going under. Trust me. So yeah, I will link all these products below in the description if you want to go on and have a little look. But they are really lovely and they last really nice as well. And it's really nice, especially in the summer, because I find you get really sweaty and hot. But obviously you don't have to, it doesn't melt off your face because it's not too heavy. And I like that it's got SPF in it as well. Let's go up at the root a little bit, guys. And then for my fringe part here, literally, no, I get asked all the time how I do my hair. I'm just so lazy with it. Literally just pull it forward to the front, go under a little bit, like that. And I'm gonna like a little bit of a curly so now I just get my hairbrush and I go through under the bottom. Very naughty. I do sleep quite naughtily. There's a reason why I'm brushing it because my hair goes really frizzy, so I always just brush it after I've done my little bit with the straighteners, and you will see why. And then bring it back. Get rid of all my knots. So guys, this is the finished look. I feel fantastic and I look fantastic. Don't ignore the pun, that was just me being stupid. But I will link all the products below. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Gives you a little bit of motivation, a little bit of inspiration that, you know, if you do want to have a bit of self-care, we all look beautiful without the makeup and the hair. I feel amazing without it. But if you do want to do that, you can do it in 5 minutes and you really don't need so much time. So I'll link all the products below, leave it in the description, and I'll put the prices as well. I've been Rosie Henshaw. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Take care, guys. Bye.